We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Tyler Ivey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
So coming to the plate, David Peralta, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
To second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get to double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marisnick going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Roll, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless. Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Springer on third with 2 out. Fouled away. The set and the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So it's first and third with 2 away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. He's set. The payoff pitch. This is foul right side. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3 pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and the straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, Expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. You see the average starting play at .318, 7 homers and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got that average pushing up near .360 now. 8 home runs and 33 driven in. There goes Altuve. In there. Now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1 left for Houston. We are still scoreless. Here's Howie Kendrick, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now here's the pitch.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And there are two away now. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig as he lifts it in the air to right field. Marisnick is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Carlos Correa now. We'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Carlos Correa.
And the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fouled away.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Enters play here at 279. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. popped up. And no one will get this one. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jake Marisnick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Ball 1. Set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
This misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Reddick. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
In now, Howie Kendrick.
The first baseman.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
In the air to straightaway right. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Muncy, 30 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But a big inning for the Marlins as they get 4 courtesy of the grand slam. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 Miami. Now at the plate, Jose Pirela looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
And it's fouled away. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in, Garrett Stubbs. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the stretch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 0-2. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Stepping in now, Miles Straw down the first baseline. Kendrick's got it. There's one. Back to Kendrick. Not in time as they just miss getting the pair. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And their runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. High in the air into shallow left center. Springer coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with two away now.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Has a look, now the pitch.
Back outside.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Williams Astudillo. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reddick will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side. Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Cianel Perez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, David Peralta, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready with the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here now the 2-2. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
George Springer the next to hit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Marisnick on the move, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Chiarella takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Ready now for the Marlins, Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, got him reaching, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins on top, 6-0. Striding into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. One and two now as this catches the outer half. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Popped him up. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out. I got 1 ball.
2 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a ball 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
0-1's the count. Ball in.
The 1-1.
Nope. 2 balls.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. This is in the air out to left field. Reddick has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. From the stretch. Looped over toward first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Way to go.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way.
Pirela.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Next to the Astros.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
From the stretch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. This one's down to third. He's got it. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Runners at the corners now after the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Miles Straw. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Heading out towards shallow right. Puig has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And certainly no chance of scoring him there. It's a missed opportunity, and there's one gone in the inning now. Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
3 runs already home here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 44.
Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Alvarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Strike at the knees. Evens the count at 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Marlins 6 and the Astros 3. In now, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yasiel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-2 delivery. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Full count. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Striding in, David Peralta, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
1-0 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Runners on first with one down. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box, George Springer. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 0-1. Liner towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Marlins forced to settle for 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Marlins 7 and the Astros 3. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here's Josh Reddick. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good battle. Count remains full. This is flared out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jake Marisnick. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Astros go down 1-2-3. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
7th inning ready to roll. So digging in now, Howie Kendrick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes. 1-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three and one to Howie Kendrick.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batter, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Williams Astudillo. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 1 for 3. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-1. He is a heater in there for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Jose Arena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, Jose Urena.
Next up for the Astros, Jose Pirela. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Hey.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
In now, Garrett Stubbs, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Miles Straw. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Standing in, Jose Altuve. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins lead this one 7-4.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
David Peralta.
First offering on its way.
Yeah. 0-1.
Oh, and 2, here it is.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Settling in now, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Smith has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They hold a 7-4 lead. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
1 out, nobody on. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And the pitch. Down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Dean Dietz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Up next from Miami, Trevor Story. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now here it comes.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Max Muncy will be next. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. There's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Has a look. Now the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Williams Astudillo, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. On the year, Astudillo is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ball 3.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 9-4 ball game.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
Ryan Presley enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 55, Ryan Presley.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So striding in, David Peralta. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Peralta.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-2, here it comes.
I got the count 1-2.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at bat.
2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Marlins 9 and the Astros 4. David Robertson, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Jake Marisnick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Jose Perella, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Well, that's off.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So striding forward now, Garrett Stubbs. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jamison Taillon earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tyler Ivey permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the Victoria